I started with an iPhone 12 mini. And I don't have the phone at the moment because I believe we sold it by now. But that's the phone I started with. I started with Instagram, Snapchat, almost every social media. And was especially addicted to TikTok when it first came out. I remember having it when I was like probably 14 or 15. I had Musically, and then from Musically to TikTok. And I would make videos and lip syncs and all that, and I would spend hours on that app waiting for validation, especially. And I also had an account for my dog too on that app. And I don't know what happened to it, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. It used to be popular. But I lasted with that phone, the iPhone 12 mini, probably maybe about 2 years. I had that phone probably about from 15 to 17, I'm pretty sure. Or no, 15 to 18, I'm sorry. So that's like 3 years. Yeah, it's about 3 years. And towards the end, I was like, that's when I started getting into all this like stuff. Like, I don't want my phone, I don't want technology, I'm tired of it, I want something else. Like, I want to experience life. I didn't like the fast swiping, I didn't like the convenience. So that's when I went on Amazon and was looking for unlocked phones, and I found this one. It's a Nokia. It's very small, very simple. I can't turn it on because it's off, and I wish I would have turned it on for this video, but unfortunately not. Um, it has messages, it has calls, it has a few little games, but everything is just very minimal, very simple. Those are the pros for someone looking for simplicity. The cons is that it doesn't have like a big screen GPS that you can use, or it doesn't have music. So you can't really do that here unless you're listening to the radio. But I got this phone. I was really happy with it. I was like, this is minimal, this is great. But then I noticed the call quality sucked. And I was like, damn, that really sucks. Because I really thought this was going to work out, but I need good call quality. Because I couldn't hear the person talking, and it was like, oh no. So I upgraded to still a Nokia, but a pretty big phone, about the size of my head, and not satisfied about that part. Definitely not. I wanted a small phone. But at first, when I got this phone, I was addicted to it too. And it took me a few weeks. And then after that, like, I've been now trying to implement things on the phone that would kind of decrease that addiction of swiping and all that. Because I haven't had a smartphone since I got this phone, probably for a month or two, or maybe like a few weeks at least. So my brain wanted that swiping and those little sounds and everything back. So when I got this, I was addicted to it too. So I wanted to show you guys the app that I got to decrease that addiction. And it's called, I believe it's called Minimalist Phone. And basically it makes my home screen look like this. So this is an Android, as you know, and I took off swiping, so it's no pin, nothing. So it just opens to this, and then I swipe to my right. Yeah, that's my right. And it looks like this. So it doesn't have like the little icon for the app. It just has the names of the apps. And let's say I wanted to open up a game or something. So Minecraft. I would pick how long I wanted to spend, and I would pick the option of what to do when it finishes. So let's say if the time finishes up and it closes off. The application just closes off. So those are one of the options to do with that. And another thing I did that is really helpful is I turned off my notifications. You can also choose to put on Do Not Disturb as needed and leave notifications on if you really need it. But I personally turned off notifications in my settings in the sounds place, and it's really helpful because I don't hear the dinging sounds and I don't have to immediately go to my phone and be like, who is it? Who is it? I want to check. But it's different for everybody because some people have self-control. Another thing I did is you go to your settings and then you go to the search bar and then you put gray on the search bar and then go to grayscale. And I put color correction and then put the option grayscale. I guess you can pick any other color you want if you wanted to, but that's the one that I picked. But that is pretty much what I did with my phone, and it's awesome because it only shows the names of the apps and it's not addicting to click on it. And let me show you how the grayscale looks. So this is how it looks. It just looks bland. And it's basically like having a newspaper as a phone. That's basically it. And it's not as addicting, you know.